Broadcasting live from the Albay Pio News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is 12 o'clock Newsbreak. In the local scene, more than 3,500 soldiers from different units of the 9th Infantry Division have been deployed around the Bicol region to ensure the security of the barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections on October 30, 2023. Major Frank Roldan, 9th Infantry Division Public Affairs Office Chief, said that the deployment was meant to uphold their commitment to remain neutral and non-partisan in the balloting process. Roldan said that 2,979 personnel from the 92nd and 93rd Infantry Brigades were deployed to intensify security efforts in polling precincts, especially villages tagged as areas of concern. The 9th Infantry Division also deployed 197 liaison officers to regional and municipal election monitoring centers and contingent of 408 support personnel, also soldiers, to ensure seamless logistics operations. There were also 72 quick response teams equipped with 80 mobility assets that will be strategically positioned in different areas to ensure swift responses to situations and improve security and efficiency. In another story, Ako Bicol Representative Elizalde Co said that Bicol region is poised to raise its tourism scene with several upcoming projects expected to excite trippers and wanderers. According to Ako Bicol Representative, discussions are ongoing to boost Bicol tourism with initiatives that include the illumination of the Moyon volcano and the introduction of Hot Air Balloon Festival, among others. Kos said that a 3-day Bicol Loco Festival is being planned with the Department of Tourism to mirror the Hot Air Balloon Festival in Clark, Pampanga, or Cappadocia in Turkey. Ko further said that the conduct of this festival will also feature live concerts of prominent local and international artists is being eyed for June or July. In another news, Albay Provincial Tourism, Culture and Arts Office, PTCAO Chief Dorothy F. Collier, announced that the province is now recognized as member of the International Mountain Tourist Alliance, AMTA. Collier said that the province tried to apply to be a member of the International Mountain Tourist Alliance, and just last week, they were informed that Albay is now a member of the IMTA. The PTCAO chief further said that the province can now invite mountain tourism groups, as Albay is now part of the said alliance. Through this membership, Albay can acquire more opportunities and tourist arrivals in the province. Meanwhile, Albay's membership in IMTA supports the opening of the international flights at Bicol International Airport, as it may bring more tourist arrivals to the province, especially mountain tourism groups. In the national scene, Philippines once again gained international recognition after 2 tourism videos produced by the Department of Tourism received a special citation at the United Nations World Tourism Organization Video Competition 2023. The video competition is part of this year's General Assembly held in Samarkand, Uzbekistan. The DOT's Ginto Tourism Heroes for Palawan won for the category Decade of Action, which is recognizing how United Nations World Tourism Organization member states are linking their promotional videos to the 2023 Agenda for Sustainable Development with reference to its 17 Global Goals, or SDGs. The tourism agency also earned accolade for its Ginto, Tourism Hero of Zamboanga, for the exceptional stories of sustainable tourism category that looks into stories showing the human face of tourism and those who embody the positive social impact of the tourism industry. In another story, a Philippine bat Nicole Borromeo was named third runner-up at the Miss International 2023 Coronation Night held in Tokyo on Thursday. Bolivia ranked fourth, Peru placed second, and Colombia won first runner-up. Earlier, Nicole was in the top 7, which included Colombia, Venezuela, Mexico, Thailand, Bolivia, and Peru. Nicole failed to become the 7th Filipina to win the title after Gemma Cruz started the tradition in 1964, and Kylie Verzosa again won the crown in 2016. Venezuelan Andrea Rubio won the crown. In another news, volunteer eye doctors and health advocacy groups on Wednesday provided 190 underprivileged mountain, Muslim, and Christian cataract and pterygium patients in Cotabato province with medical interventions free. The multi-sector eye care mission at the Sinaida subdivision, Cotabato City, that also benefited members of the non-Moro ethnic Tiduray tribe, was facilitated by the Office of the Popular Member of the 80th Seat, Bangsamoro Parliament, the physician ophthalmologist Kadil Sinulinding Jr. Sinulinding had served as Regional Health Secretary of the Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao for almost a decade prior to its replacement with the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao in 2019. As a result of 22 years of peace talks between Malacanang and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. A total of 3,673 impoverished Moro, non-Moro, and indigenous people had availed for free eye treatment and a series of outreach activities by the group of Mr. Sinulinding, carried out with the support of the Health Ministry of Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, since he was appointed as member of the Bar-MM Parliament by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. in August 2023. And in the news outside the country, United States President Joe Biden said that Washington's defense commitment to Manila is ironclad after collisions between Chinese and Philippine vessels. In a joint press conference with Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese Wednesday, Biden said that Chinese vessels acted dangerously and unlawfully during a Philippine resupply mission in the West Philippine Sea. The National Security Advisor of the U.S. and the Philippines earlier reaffirmed their alliance after Chinese vessels hit a Philippine resupply boat and a Philippine Coast Guard vessel. No Filipino crew members were injured, but one of the supply boats was damaged and forced to return. In another story, Taiwan said Thursday that a Chinese flotilla led by the Shandong aircraft carrier had entered the Pacific Ocean via the Bashi Channel, a waterway that separates the island from the Philippines. Democratic Taiwan has seen a ramp up in military and political pressures in recent years from Beijing, which considers the island its territory, has vowed to seize it one day, by force if necessary. Taipei's Ministry of National Defense reports near daily warplane incursions by the Chinese military, which in the past year has carried out massive war game exercises around Taiwan's waters. On Thursday, the ministry said that China's Shandong carrier strike group crossed the Bashi Channel and entered the Western Pacific. And finally, in the news outside the country, 5 Myanmarese on Wednesday filed an international lawsuit at the Department of Justice, effectively testing the Philippines' resolve to enforce its own law. Guided by Filipino lawyers, the 5 Myanmarese, who all fled their country because of experienced atrocities, filed a 160-page complaint against 10 officers of the Myanmar military. The complaint is for alleged violations of Republic Act 9851 or the Philippine Act on Crimes Against International Humanitarian Law, genocide, and other crimes against humanity. Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla said that it is a very noble complaint and that it is the first time such a complaint was filed within their jurisdiction. Meanwhile, Remulla added that the complaint involves war crimes and that there are victims asking the help of our justice system in fighting for their rights. Justice Secretary further said that they would have to study and evaluate complaint first. Additionally, Remulla said that if they find a complaint sufficient in form and substance, that's the time they will make those people involved accountable for the allegations. And that's all for the 12 o'clock news break, October 27, 2023. We'll be right back next week for more news updates. And thanks to our 12 o'clock news break writer, Joy Duque. And on the technical side, Todd Bobbis. And to our Provincial Information Officer, Attorney Mary Luduca Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Attorney Edsel Greg Slagman, I am Greg Halyare. Thank you for subscribing.
In this moment